Good morning to all. Welcome to online class of Sri Gokulam Public School, Guruvayur. I am Beena, your math teacher. See students, in the last week we discussed properties of parallelograms and midpoint theorem. So exercise 8.1, all the questions were based on properties of parallelogram. These properties are given as theorems in your textbook. I hope all of you follow it well, study it well. Okay. And midpoint theorem as well as its converse of midpoint theorem, both are two important results. So by heart it well and also learn or study how to apply these midpoint theorems and its converse in the given questions. So exercise 8.2 that were discussed. So all the questions are based on midpoint theorem as well as on converse of midpoint theorem. Okay. So that's about our chapter quadrilaterals. It's an easy chapter. Okay. So dear students, in this video we will discuss some examples given in your textbook. Okay. Let's watch the video. And I would like to remind you one thing, that please attend the test paper regularly. Okay. So in the next class, I will give some assignment problems that also you should complete within 1 week and submit it. Okay. So let's watch the video carefully and thank you all. Have a nice day. Now see the next example. It is example 6 in your textbook. ABCD is a parallelogram in which P and Q are midpoints of opposite sides AB and CD. If AQ intersects DP at S and BQ intersects CP at R, show that three conditions: APCQ is a parallelogram, DPBQ is a parallelogram, PSQR is a parallelogram. See the figure. Listen, ABCD is a parallelogram. It is given in which P and Q are midpoints of the sides AB and CD. So P is the midpoint of AB and Q is the midpoint of DC, that is given. If AQ intersects, so we need to join AQ. AQ intersects DP. So join DP. AQ intersects DP at S. So this point is S. And BQ. So join BQ. BQ intersects CP. This is CP. DB or BQ intersects what? CP at R. So our figure is over. Show that APCQ is a parallelogram. See, APCQ. This is APCQ is a parallelogram. DPBQ is a parallelogram. Look at the figure. DPBQ. This is a parallelogram. And PSQR. Inside PSQR. So we need to prove 3 quadrilateral is a parallelogram. Let's see. Listen, first one we need to prove APCQ is a parallelogram. APCQ is a parallelogram. Listen, to prove APCQ is a parallel, we are going to prove opposite sides are equal. Okay, opposite sides are equal and opposite sides are parallel. If opposite sides are equal and parallel, then we can say that that quadrilateral is a parallelogram. Now APCQ is a quadrilateral. If we prove these two conditions, then we can say that APCQ is a parallelogram. Okay. So look at the figure. This is APCQ. Where is it? APCQ. Yes. This one. Okay. This is the quadrilateral. We need to prove this is a parallelogram. APCQ. Okay. Now look at the figure. See, given that ABCD is a parallelogram. It is given ABCD is a parallelogram. ABCD is a parallelogram means what? Both pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel. So listen here, AB and CD. These are the opposite sides in parallelogram ABCD. These two sides are equal and parallel also. Okay? Because ABCD is a parallelogram. Now what is half of AB? Half of AB is equal to half of CD. Because AB equal to CD. What is half of AB? Yes, it is AP because P is the midpoint of AB. So take AP. Why we took AP portion or AP side? PB also half of AB because we need AP. AP belongs to this quadrilateral. That's why we selected AP. AP equal to half of CD. Half of CD is DQ as well as CQ. Let us take CQ. AP equal to CQ. If AB is parallel to CD, then we can say that AP is also parallel to CQ. Listen. AB. These two lines are parallel means part of these sides, lines are also parallel. So definitely AP is parallel to QC or CQ. So look at here. AP is equal to CQ and AP is parallel to CQ. What are AP and CQ? In this quadrilateral, AP and CQ are opposite sides and we prove opposite sides are equal and parallel. If opposite sides are equal and parallel, then the quadrilateral APCQ is a parallelogram. So this is our first one. It's an easy one. Only apply these conditions. Now see the next one. The sub-question is to prove DPBQ is a parallelogram. So from the figure you have to identify DPBQ, this one. Okay, DPBQ, this is the required parallelogram we need to prove. So how we prove the first one? The same method we are applying here also. There is no change. Okay. So to prove this is a parallelogram, we need to prove opposite sides are equal and parallel. Okay. Equal and parallel. Again, consider the given parallelogram. In the question, ABCD is a parallelogram that is given. So let's start with ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay. ABCD is a parallelogram. ABCD is a parallelogram means opposite sides are equal and parallel. So opposite, take one pair of opposite sides. AB equal to CD and AB is parallel to CD. Again here multiplying by half on both sides. Half of AB equal to half of CD. Similarly here, half of AB is parallel to half of CD. Now look at the figure. What is half of AB? AP and PB. We need PB part. So take PB equal to half of CD. Half of CD means DQ and CQ. Which one we need? DQ side. Okay, PB equal to DQ. Half of AB we can consider PB. Half of CD it is DQ. So PB is parallel to DQ. Now again, what are PB and DQ in this quadrilateral? Yes, these two are opposite sides. Isn't it? Opposite sides are equal, we proved. Opposite sides are parallel, that also we proved. If opposite sides are equal and parallel, then DPBQ is a parallelogram. Is okay? Now third one we need to prove, listen, PSQR. PSQR is a parallelogram. parallelogram. Okay, let's watch. To prove PRQS is a parallelogram. Listen, to prove PRQS is a parallelogram, we are going to prove opposite sides are parallel. Okay, both pair of opposite sides are parallel. If both pair of opposite sides are parallel, then definitely they are equal also, and therefore it is a parallelogram. So by using the first and second one, listen, first one means APCQ is a parallelogram. See, this is the APCQ. In this, both pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel. So AP is equal to QC and AP is parallel to CQ. So avoid this opposite side and consider the next pair. What's the next pair? Yes, don't be confused. PC and AQ. PC and AQ are parallel, isn't it? Yes. If PC and AQ are parallel, PC is parallel to AQ, then PR is also parallel to SQ. Is it correct? Yes, because PR is a part of PC. SQ is a part of AQ. So, if PC is parallel to AQ, definitely PR is parallel to SQ. So, we obtain these two opposite sides are parallel. Now, we need to prove these two opposite sides are parallel. That is obtained from the second one, DPBQ. Look at the figure. What is DPBQ? DPBQ, this one. DPBQ. Okay. Now, in this DPBQ, okay, DPBQ, PB and DQ are one pair of opposite side. So, just avoid this and take the next pair of opposite side, that is PD and BQ. These two sides are parallel. If PD is parallel to BQ, then PS is also parallel to QR. So these two sides are parallel. These two sides are parallel. Both pair of opposite sides are parallel means PRQS is a parallelogram. Okay, PRQS is a parallelogram. Anyway, write and study this question. It is important. Okay, so these are examples given in your textbook. In the next class, we will discuss exercise questions. So by heart all the properties well. Okay, thank you all.